Hi, I'm Jay Croucher, head trader at PointsBet. We're here with Battle of the Bets, two contestants making 3 picks each. And the Lord of the Diamond is back, Dinsick, allergic to losers in the sport of baseball, apparently. Drew, what's your first pick?
As a noted baseball sharp, going right back to the diamond. I have no idea how this keeps happening. I guess I found my lucky coin. I know what coin to keep using here to find baseball winners. But no, I'm going back to the diamond with a dog, and I will take the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh Pirates catching a decent price at plus 134. The margin between these two teams, Pirates and the Rockies, for me is very thin. I give the Pirates a slight edge from a pitching standpoint in this one, expecting a lot of runs. Really just need the Pirates to get one more run than the Rockies in what should be a fun offensive affair up at altitude. So Pittsburgh Pirates plus 134 in what I make to be a coin flip game.
All right, well, I'm going to come back at you here, just like Drew Silva came at you yesterday, only I'm going to win this one here because I'm going back to the Braves. I'm taking the Braves on the run line here against the Washington Nationals, minus 1.5. I'm getting it for plus 100 right now. So if I can get plus odds on this one, Braves do a great job against left-handed pitching. They've got a top 5 weighted on base average against lefties. They've got a top 5 weighted on base average on the road this season. That also comes with a 195 isolated power mark. So, I mean, Patrick Corbin, the dude's a gas can. He's terrible. He's faced the Braves twice this year, right? He's given up 10 earned runs in 8 2/3 innings. So I think the Braves can handle this one. I'm coming at you.
Okay, I love it. I love the justified Patrick Corbin slander. The Braves, the hottest team in the NL. They were 10.5 back 6 weeks ago in the division. Now they're right there with the Mets. All right, what's your next pick, Howard?
All right, I'm going to go to something I don't really like to do a lot of anymore right now. I'm taking an under here, but I'm going Phillies Marlins. Kyle Gibson versus Sergio Alcantara. Neither one of these offenses are hitting particularly well right now. In fact, over the last 7 days, both these teams have the 30th and the 29th ranked weighted on base average for what they're doing. The Phillies have they've lost 4 in a row. They've averaged 2 runs per game over their last 6. The Marlins have averaged 2.6 runs per game over their last 10. Both bullpens are pitching very well, so I like the under here for 7, and I'm getting it at minus 115.
Okay, well, this is not crazy, and I don't have a gas can angle here for my second play, but I do like what we're seeing from our birds, the Baltimore Orioles. I love the way that this team has come together this season. It's a ton of fun to see all of these young players emerging all at the same time. This offense is clicking, and they're taking on a Rays team that, while they should have been the class, in my opinion, of the AL this season, it just is not quite going as well. They're searching still to figure out their optimal lineup, and I think the Orioles can catch them not just in this game, but maybe in this series, put a little bit of pressure on what looks to be the top wild card spot in the American League. Baltimore Orioles, not a team to be trifled with right now, not a team that should be catching plus 116 on the money line, and I think the Orioles get it done in Tampa.
Okay, riding with the Pirates and the Orioles. It would have been terrifying back in April. Now it looks a little bit more sane. All right, Drew, what's your last pick?
Last pick for me, I'm going to go mega chalk and take the LA Dodgers and Clayton Kershaw. I'm going to lay the run line here, mostly because I had to double check my numbers on this one. I have the Dodgers scoring about 8 runs in this game, and I don't think that the Angels are going to get to 6. So I think the Dodgers minus 1.5 is a fair play at minus 115. A game that I do think also likely goes over the total, if those of you putting together your same game parlays at home. But the Dodgers minus 1.5 is the way I will close out my Friday with some chalk.
All right, so having watched the last several matchups here on NBC, I figured I'd have to go for some plus odds here and get a little funky if I'm going to take down Drew, who has really made mincemeat out of everybody he's gone up against lately. So I'm going to take an alt line here for strikeouts, and I'm going to take Alek Manoah 7+ at plus 110. Listen, the Royals, down 10 players because they're in Toronto right now. Had a nice little 3-1 victory yesterday. Kevin Gossman still struck out 6 of them. I think Manoah's got better swing and miss stuff. And, I mean, did you see that lineup that Kansas City put out? It was probably one of the most putrid things. I think the Pirates would beat them 9 times out of 10. So I think Alek Manoah, 7+ strikeouts here. It's a little crazy considering that he's only done 7, once in his last 4 or 5 outings here. But man, I'm just banking on Kansas City having played their way into a surprise win yesterday, and they get thumped today, and Alek Manoah just whiffs them left and right.
Okay, there you go. Good luck with your picks, gentlemen, and we'll see who's back next week.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for all the latest fantasy and sports betting advice from NBC Sports Edge. And don't forget to sign up for NBC Sports Edge Plus to get the best-in-class draft guides, as well as season-long fantasy, DFS, and sports betting tools that will give you the edge.